Welcome everyone. Got our this is all our stuff I'm going to use today. I plan to use today. It's possible it'll go a little bit further than this, but that's my plan at this point. This is our results from yesterday. It got a little crooked in the drying process, so I'm hoping that won't matter, because I'm pretty sure this goes up in the ceiling, so it should be okay as far as being wonky there. I say everything's still hanging on the piano, so I feel pretty good about it being stabilized. Likewise, our ladybug's still hanging on to its leaf there, and our little stars on their their little stakes or whatever they are there. Got them set up, and I think I'm actually going to have to move them because I'm about to use this step. I'll put them over there while I'm thinking about it, because I'm about going to use this in a minute. And I'm going to go a little out of order today, hopefully to avoid having to take a break in the middle of it. I got some gluing to do on this piece. In the instructions, this stuff comes first, but I'm going to do this first just to hopefully give it a chance to dry while I'm doing the other part. And let's see. First thing is pop this accordion style piece free. And I'm going to grab a emery board here and just do a little lightness on it. Just let it know I care. Knock down I don't think there were any on the bottom, strictly on the top as far as the stuff. Okay, that's free. Now, looking at the instructions, yeah, we want it that way. And I'm assuming we're going to align it with the top in one side to get it square. And it's saying don't put any glue too far down now. Don't want any glue in this section here, because this is where the wire for the light's going to run. We're going to evidently pop it up and slide the wire behind that. So glue on this side mostly. I don't know. Yeah. So, and I'm going to stick with the old Elmer's for now, and I'm just it's saying the line that it has is this notch here going straight up, so I'm just going to go from here over and just spread out some, maybe too much there, but this is more board stock than this stuff. This was really light paper, where this has actually got a little substance to it. So I'm just gonna sort of just get it on there and sort of jiggle it around a little bit to start with. Then get me something. I'll use got a little teeny tiny screwdriver here to sort of make sure it's all aligned. I think I did it okay to start with. It looks like it's fairly well. Yeah, I'm not getting much overhang over here, so it looks crooked, so I'm going to go that way. Still good. Okay, that's it. And my plan is, hopefully, I used a light enough coat of glue, which I'm not sure I did at this point. And while I'm doing this other step, this will be dry enough where we can handle it here in a few minutes. So, set that over there to do. I think I might have just moved it while I was sitting it down. No, it's still good. Yeah. Okay, so set that over there and sort of leave it alone. Now I got this one. We got all the slots that we cut in through the paper last night, and all these things sort of poke in there. Okay, and it says what I'm gonna do is try and figure out back to front. Get them in that order, so I think that'll be easier to work with. I hope it will anyway. So this, and this on the very back. Then this one goes in front of that one. This guy, I'll slide you over here, is there. This guy here. Mushrooms go in the middle. Our little rabbit friend goes there. And this guy goes right behind our little rabbit friend, if I can get a hold of it with my... There. Okay, that's the basic layout that these are going to go over here. I've got a fly in here, so we may get a guest star here pretty quick. But, let's see. Gonna go in, just do a dry fit on them right now, so if I can get them into the slots and held in place reasonably well. They go, gotta go. Yeah, this one's slightly in front of that one, so just. Okay, then your that corner. There you go. Here in this sort of angled one here. This one there. This one be here. Oh. Now, when I pulled this one off the form, I crinkled it a little bit. Right in the middle, I bent. You can see there. Well, there's a crease right there below that, at that second leaf. So be careful when you pull that one off, I guess is what I'm saying. There. Okay. There. And this one goes in there. So that's going to be... This fly is really coming. But, okay. That's what it's going to end up looking like in the end. I was noticing these back here, they all look like, to me, like aquarium plants. Like, if it weren't for the rabbit, the mushrooms, and the bluebells, I would definitely just think this was like an underwater scene. But it's supposed to be a forest scene, so they all fit, and we got them all sort of broken in, I guess you'd say now. So I'll pull these out again. Or, well, I guess I should pull them out for the first time just to... And now I'm going to almost had him. Okay, now I'm going to just put a couple of drops of glue along the bottom of these things. And maybe on both sides, just to make sure I get good coverage. Just a real light trace of it. You can't see it on the white, but to your there. All right, and come on. Okay. And this stuff dries clear, so I'm not too worried about the glue at this point. It's sort of Okay. A little sloppy with my glue on that one. I'm pretty sure when I did the Dark Castle one, I don't even think I bothered with the glue on this tip because I thought they held in place good enough without it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Last one. And I think I am going to take a break anyway, because I've got to get this fly out of here. Okay, so there's that one. Let's say so I'm going to go in on that. And like I say, you can see I've plenty of glue around there, so but it's not excessive. And I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to go get a fly swatter, and I'll be back because this is driving me crazy. See you in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Took a little bit longer break than I meant to. I had some supper and got a little distracted with the dogs. But as you see, everything's dried up crystal clear-ish. So that looks good. This one should be... Yeah, it actually did sort of bow out with the glue. Ooh, needs more glue on that, I think. I will... Let's see, I don't think I'm going to put any... Yeah, I'm not hitting the sides or anything on this. Going to be hitting the sides or anything today. So once I get this mounted up, I'm going to slide a little extra glue down that edge, and I'll throw a couple of binder clips on it. Not the big ones, but the two little ones. Yeah, so that'll get that held down on that corner. Let's say it doesn't show up that bad on camera, but it's enough that I see the bend and I want to fix it. But that being said, get to make now back over to this. Get to make a little doodad here. This goes into the little hole like so, and this one over here onto there. I think that's as far as it goes. I'm not sure. I think it ought to go further than that. Yeah, wiggle it in a little bit. Oh, missed. Okay, yeah. So, and then this goes over here. That's our battery access panel. These are... Okay, there it went. So it's got, that locks it in place, and then you turn it and you can open it up to get to your battery compartment. Okay. But now, with that done, we're at the point where we can combine these two pieces. These there, and those go into here and there. Okay. And luck be a lady tonight. A little pressure up, and yeah, got the first one in. And get the one over on this side maybe, and that'll... Be careful of that door, because I'm popping it in as I'm doing this, but... Okay. And then you on the bottom here into place. Maybe, kind of, sort of, yeah. And there we got our background situation going. Let's take a peek at this next page and see what we're doing here. Okay. Picked up another subscriber, but that could have been my other channel. But if it's you, welcome, Mr. Face. Or I don't get Mr. or Mrs. Face. Okay. What's this one? Okay. Oh, and I've watched the edge there when you do that too. So I curled that corner up. But I think it'll survive. Okay, now while I look at this next step, I'm just gonna try and slide a drop in behind the paper here. Generous drop maybe. And get a toothpick and see if I can spread that down along the edge there. Let gravity do some of the work, but I'll pull it along. Now, get my binder clips in place. I'm holding them down. That doesn't, at the bottom it doesn't seem to be as much of an issue, but I'm gonna still, why not? I think that's gonna look good once it gets framed up. I got all the little stuff going in there. Piano that goes in there somewhere like that, I guess. Yeah. Or some, okay. I just figured out what this the extra hole was for. That's for our bluebell, the toothpick on the bottom of the bluebell to go in. Okay. But that's later on. I just sort of realized, I remember, I was sort of curious what that was supposed to be. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with that. So I'm gonna, what's that? Let's get this up to 15 minutes or so. I am going to do just a little more assembly. Right, I'm going to grab a few pieces and I'll be right back and we'll do one more mini step. Okay, I was going to do a mini step, but I'm feeling like I might be a little ambitious here now. So, but, you know, we'll roll with it. I think I still got time before this becomes an unreasonably long video. And these, I do want to make sure I'm being real careful about which side goes where. Well, actually, no, they're both, they are mirror images of each other, so you just got to make sure you get these pieces in the right side on the, yeah, like this. So one of them on the outer edges, on the, yeah, okay. And all right, there it went. A little hiccup there, but it eventually got cooperative. Same. See what I do. Sitting down this time. Maybe. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Okay, there he goes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now we got this situation. And I gotta say, I'm not thrilled about this next part because I think I'm going to have to go back to their glue, which means I get all the little strings everywhere again. But their glue is stickier than mine. So it goes, this one, I don't think it goes quite up against the, I think it's supposed to go, can you see it's got those little slot marks in it. And it's supposed to go on the first one, so I guess it does technically go against. Oh, not this one. This one goes, I think, up on that first slot. So it's going to be up against the wood here. Let me check I'm going to check something right quick for. Okay, yeah, we're going to, on this one, I don't know if I can get the angle there, but the plexiglass goes on the acrylic goes on the outside of that, so it's okay to push up against it. Okay. So, and this one goes all the way up to the top there. I'm going to make it flush with the top of that one. So, Let's just sort of sit you there. I'm dreading this. I know these things are going to go everywhere. And so just run me a line up through there. Yep, string. and up against there. It says to hold it for a few minutes, but I think on that one I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let me try to push the bottom in real good too. If I can get, nope. Okay. Okay, that one's pretty well perpendicular, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Now, this one goes on 1, 2, 3, the fourth slot. It's supposed to go. I don't know if it. Stay. I think my table's a little crooked. I built it myself, so that's entirely possible. This one, go put a bead down the edge, hopefully. And get the string off of there. And then on the fourth one, and it's a little bit. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, I just had an idea. I hope I don't glue my tweezers down. I'm not sure it's straight though. Yeah. Okay. It does appear to stand up pretty quickly, so that's good. Just make sure it doesn't fall over on me. Now the big one also goes on the first notch, and it's supposed to be flush to the top as well. Okay, here we go. Generous, but not crazy. Hopefully not, anyway. The glue doesn't really show up on camera very well, does it? And then on the first notch and up to the top. Okay. I'm not crazy about that one, but I think it's not coming out beyond the wood, so I think it's going to be alright. The other two are actually standing up pretty good on their own. That's encouraging. A little crooked, but I think it's safe. I will set you over there on that thing. And move over to this one. We got. Okay. This guy goes on the second notch. With the back one, yeah. It goes about like so, and it's supposed to go. Looks like fairly close to the top. I think it's going to have like a shroud across the top, so I'm not super worried about the things on the top being perfect, but I like them nice. And that's a second notch from the back, so here, so slide you fairly close to the top. I'll say that's good. Now, this one, oh, yeah. this on the 4th notch, looks like. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th notch. Three, 4, 5. Dropped it. 3, 4, 5. Okay, right there. It's actually supposed to be fairly low, I think, but I don't want to go too low. I missed the notch a little bit there, but that's okay. Close enough for government work. Okay, last piece. And just a little bitty one. You go up to the top on the front here. And I just plopped that down and it's decided to stand up on its own. So I'm pleased with that. All right. I'm going to let those set up for a little bit and I'll come back and we'll wrap up with the final display of everything. Let all the glue have a chance to set and everything. So I'll be right back. Okay, once again a little distracted and it was way longer than I meant to be, but we got our clouds set up. They should be, let's see if I can figure this out. Should go together about like that, somewhere in that. So that's going to get that depth of field there. Going to have some overlap, I imagine. Actually, probably more like that. But let's say they're set up. They're all fairly straight, so that's good. Check out, see if my glue held. Yeah, glue squished out a little bit on that one, but I think it'll be all. Yeah, that's still going to be behind the clouds and everything. So that's, yeah, those are done. All right. So is that all we did today? Yeah, got those two pieces together. Like I say, it's going to end up being this sort of scene when it's all assembled. But that being said, I'm going to call her quits tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.